Today's topic. Look, we're not famous.
We're not famous,
but we've kind of passed the point where we can just walk outside and not be bothered. At least in Montreal specifically, your personal life becomes the fixation of certain people.
Mm-hmm. You know,
and we were invited at a school to do basically like a talk with people about like kind of creating your own platform online and being stand-up comedians who kind of tour. And we went to the school, we did it. We were talking to these 17-year-olds. It went well.
It was an hour top?
Yeah. And the only reason we ended up going is because one of our friends who's a comedian, he ends up working at that school as a teacher. Yeah. So he said, I'd love if you come talk to our students. I was like, man, you know what? I trust you, so I'll go and do this. So I leave. And I told the students, if you guys have any questions that you guys want to ask, you can ask them now, or you can hit me up, and I'll basically answer your questions. So one of the students ended up hitting me up I believe on Messenger.
No, they posted a comment first.
They posted a comment first on something, and then they hit me.
What was the comment?
I don't even know what was the comment.
One person, she tagged another one of her friend, and she said, she tagged you, and she said prom.
Oh, really? Because this happened a year and a half or 2 years ago.
She said prom 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay.
Prom? And then her friend that she tagged replied, "Oh, I hope he says yes." It's right there. It's
really? Okay, you got receipt on it?
Bruh,
okay. So the story gets weird. So again, this happened a couple years back, right? So then this girl proceeds to drop me a message asking me a couple questions about like social media stuff. I was like, yeah, whatever. And then at the end of it, she's like, hey, would you want to go to prom with me? Now keep in mind, I'm 25. This girl's clearly in high school. So I said, hey, I appreciate that, but you're way too young. There's no way that's going to happen. So then she replies with, hold up, do I still got that, dude? So she says, I was joking with you. You probably have gray hair. You really think you'd get in? So that's what she said to me. So I was like, oh. And then I replied, like I said, best of luck with your prom date search. One day you'll find someone. Tell your teacher I said hi. And when he asks, what is all that you're carrying? You can tell him, hey, teacher, I'm holding this L Abba gave me. Okay? Having a good laugh.
That is pretty straightforward. No.
Right.
I don't know how you could see it as anything else.
Fast forward a couple years later. I'm not thinking much of it. Right. I'm hanging out with someone in the city and we're talking. And the person I'm talking about, I'd actually gone to that school in the past. And so I was like, oh, yeah, I went there for a school thing once. She's like, oh, I heard about that. I heard that you had subsequently asked one of the students out to prom and that everyone was talking about how creepy you were. And I said, huh? What are you talking about? And she said, yeah, you asked one of the students to prom. I was like, I was 25. Why would I? And I was like, is it this girl? She's like, yeah, apparently it's that girl. Oh, nigga.
Hold on. I got receipts for you.
Oh, you can send that to me later. We won't just keep that.
I'm just going to show you right now. Boom. And then what was this? Was it?
Je veux vraiment qu'il dise oui. I really wanted to say it. Yo, but do you see why I'm heated sometimes? When I get mad about like this kind of stuff.
I get it now. That's why I don't give you no flack no more. I don't give you no flack because these things exist. And you know what the thing is, Abba? I got to apologize to you because I live in a bubble. You understand? I don't get the same thing that you get because I don't have to. So the bubble is different. Sometimes it's like, word, maybe you got to check who you hang out with. No, it just be like that. And all the people is like, yo, you bashing this, you bashing that. Listen, the thing that happened is that we're going to talk about the relationships that we have. We're cisgendered, heterosexual people, so we're going to have contact with women. Therefore, we talk about women. And if we get heated sometime, it's because it can become dangerous. That rumor in the time and day that we live now is dangerous. Dangerous.
I got you.
And who's saying that song? Danger.
I don't think you want to put me in the same sentence as my. Yo, what you doing, nigga? I thought you was my defense lawyer. When did you turn into prosecution? Your Honor, I object.
You can't object. That's me. Anyways. And if I go back on that, when you told me that shit, you go back on people saying, yeah, but you know what? False allegation only make up 3% of every blah, blah, blah. This is a false allegation. Yep. This is a rumor that could become very hurtful. It doesn't count because the fake allegation, the 3% that we're talking about, is reported to the police. Those that happen in the workplace, it's not reported to the police, so it's not part of them 3%. It's still harmful.
Bruv, the hint of impropriety is enough for people to be in trouble. Because people don't want to associate with somebody who sounds, because you know what people say? when there's smoke, there's fire.
fire.
Bruv, I got DMs from people who are writing me like novels of like what our life together is like, and I don't respond. You can still see it's a message request.
And when you don't respond, what happened?
They message Preach. They message people who are on my friends list. They message my family. They do weird stuff. And some of you might be saying, well, listen, you make content, you're on the internet, you ask for this. But I'm saying, at what point when I make content do I ask for me to be subjected to this kind of weird harassment, false allegations, all this stuff that I have not played any part into? Do you know this is like part of the reason why I don't like doing any press stuff or any media stuff? I try to limit my exposure to people as much as possible.
Bruv, you kind of
Right, like-
you started to change my mind right now.
Right, like social media, I've been shutting them down one by one. Like Instagram is the last one left, and I can't wait to get rid of that one too, because at the end of the day, I can't receive any more DMs. I just upload to YouTube and I walk away from stuff as much as I can. And even that, who knows? But I'm telling you this: if there is a day that is going to come that where I'm going to quit all this stuff, it's going to be because of that. Because I just want to be able to live a decent life.
I can understand.
I don't like the idea that I can't. You know, like that my kids might be subjected to stuff, or
Yep.
any of my siblings, or my mom.
Yep.
Or, you know, I hate that idea.
Because of this little super tiny fame that I have, I understand Britney Spears 2007. When she shaved her, everybody was calling her crazy. It's either she's really crazy or her surrounding is very fucked up. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, it's unpleasant, bro. And also because I don't care about money that much, it makes wanting to do this even less interesting. Like if it wasn't for the fact that people really like the content and it meant something for them, I would be gone by now.
No, because there's no incentive.
Yeah,
There's
'cause
no
I don't
incentive.
listen. $40K a year, I'm good. I don't need this money. It's not important to me. Not for the price it's at.
Man, that's messed up.
So if I didn't think that this was doing something for people, then I would not do this. Why? Do you know how much I miss being able to go to a club that I like just to be able to go and dance and be in peace?
Be alone.
Yes.
But you go there to dance and chill, motherfuckers will start to talk about your last video.
Yo, or even worse.
Not even like a, hey,
girls try
hey,
to flip some weird moves. Come on.
Oh yeah, I like what you're doing, and then move on. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about you. I'm talking about, you put this and that, and I'm just trying to sip a drink.
Yo,
like, okay, well, leave a comment.
Yo, niggas got it twisted. People think now because I'm more known, I'm out there dating more. It's exactly the opposite.
opposite.
It's totally bruv. Before I did any of this YouTube stuff, I was doing way more dating. I was way more active. Way more. Now I do nothing. The last 2 years have been so fucking
I can
quiet. It's
understand.
unbelievable.
You know why?
Be-
Because people have that longueur d'avance on you.
what do you mean?
Well, you meet someone when you're on a dating thing.
Yeah.
You meet someone, you don't know them, they don't know you. The point is to
Get to know each other.
But now they know so much.
Bruv.
And they think they know so much.
Bruv.
It's really that.
I tried dating like it was normal for about 2 years into this stuff when we were kind of known here. And
Impossible.
and I had so many awkward experiences.
Impossible.
So many awkward experiences.
Because the people that come in with a little, okay, he gonna be like this and like that and like that, and they like they want to date you because of curiosity, not because they genuinely want to start something with you or they want to this and that or whatever, whatnot. No, curiosity of, ooh, is it true? What the hell?
Bruv,
Man, I could be tiring.
that's why I liked online dating so much. Because I used to meet people that were completely outside of my circle. It was a chance for us to just start from scratch and get to know each other. I had one experience where I slept with someone, right? And then after we were done, she's like, by the way, I really liked your last video. I'm like, when did you start watching my videos? Like, how do you... She's like, oh, I've been a fan for a long time. And I was like... Ugh. It's just weird stuff, man. It's just... I'm not doing this so you guys can sympathize or cry for us. I'm just trying to give you guys like a glimpse into behind the curtain how weird and ugly a lot of this shit is. It's not fun. Like this face I'm making right now is like genuinely like ugh.
Yeah.
Like if I could trade it in and just be like anonymous and still be able to post, I would. I take half the money. I don't give a fuck. Take 2/3 of it. If I could just have that, I probably would because I don't like everything else that comes with it.
It's really when I started receiving DMs from random people.
Bro, the fact that you got a DM from a girl that I didn't respond to,
And
telling you to respond to me,
No, talking about weddings
bro.
and wedding gowns.
Well, weddings.
And
how many
you-
kids we have? What their names are gonna be?
Yup.
Oh, you're not gonna answer? I'm coming for you. I was like, what are you talking about, girl? And this is not foreign for me. Yeah.
No, we're not big. We're not even big. We're not even big. We're not
So-
even.
So all this to say, I know a lot of you guys think you want a popping Instagram following, or you want to be really big on YouTube or whatever it is, I'll be honest with you, it's really overrated. I'm not saying there's not perks or advantages. I'm not saying it's not a privilege in some ways. I'm saying the benefits that come with this phone plan aren't for me. I don't need data. I don't need voice call. I just need a phone that works. So if you want all the extra perks, understand there's a cost. You're going to have to pay up, and you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? I can honestly tell you, if you don't love what it is that you do for people, if your values are in like, I want to stunt and all that, maybe it's for you. But if you're not into that, I don't think you want this. It's really, ugh. But anyways, that's just kind of thoughts I had. Bruv, 17, man. 17, bro.
And it's just fucking dangerous.
17, bro.
It's dangerous.
No. It's just, yeah, it bummed me out, and it was just super disappointing. Man. But then if you yell about it and you call the person a liar, then you draw more attention to it.
Yeah.
And then people are like, what do you... So it's just like, what do you want me to do, man? You know? But whatever. Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. We want to hear your thoughts.
The more you talk about it, the more I get into fame, the more I understand it. You understand that, like, if I wasn't in a relationship, I wouldn't date on Tinder. I wouldn't date on social media. I wouldn't probably date. I don't think I would.
Yeah.
I think I'd be just me and myself, and that's it. Cause just the DMs that I've been receiving, and I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, trap.
Yeah.
Trap.
Yeah.
Trap. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a trap.
Yeah.
This is a fucked head.
Yeah. You know what was wild?